So we're gonna be just taking the opportunity of the early game to explain the picks here, since we obviously don't have champ select. On the blue side, we do have UNC, and on the red side, we have Auburn. And any picks immediately standing out to you, Skylar? Questionable. Ah, crap. Yep, Jungle Jax has been popping up in popularity with the, I think the build's typically Cinder Hulk and Titanic Hydra. I think. Right. I've seen some variation in builds. But yeah. Trixie? I think I'm saying that right. Trixie. He is taking the Comet on sign, which is fairly standard. It will give him a lot of harass in this lane, considering it's really easy for him to proc that with his E and Q. Yep. Especially with that corrupting potion for the extra sustain. Gonna help Trixie weather some of Krimnar's poke. And then Pop-Tart did pick the Hecarim. You don't see that pick too often. Like, you haven't seen him much at all this preseason, in fact. Chat is saying they can't hear you. Not sure why. Okay. Because I'm checking on Discord, I have your volume up to 200% and you're not muted. And no, OBS is picking you up when you talk. There's no game sounds either. Odd. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check properties. No. Desktop audio. Monitor and audio. Try talking.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Wait, is it working, chat?
Wait. Oh, they can hear me now, apparently. Alright.
Can they? Okay.
I think. Okay.
Can you guys hear Skylar?
I'm loud but audible.
Alright, I'll just turn your volume down on Discord.
Yeah.
200. Let's try that. Alright. Thanks for pointing that out.
That makes it a bit. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we have a 4-man gank on bottom lane. Zaya's Sleepy Trouble Bubble did miss. And nothing quite happens. Oriana's going to get some time to free farm here in the mid lane. Now we'll have a little bit of a calm time so I can fill you all in on what you missed from not hearing me. Sorry about that again. We do see the Ignite come in from Vladimir, actually. He gets the kill onto Sion on the top lane. Sleepy Trouble Bubble does land this time onto Oriana, but she flashes the charge from Hecarim. Flash forward from Zoe, that was a W. Ignite also comes out. Another flash comes in. Gets the kill onto Orianna with the paddle start.
Yeah.
So, overall, lots of early kills here for Auburn.
We do see two of Auburn's kills went on to I'm just joshing on this side. That'd be pretty nice having your carry getting some early builds and spikes earlier. Whereas on the opposite end, you're seeing Krimnar and Dravenbot picking up UNC's kills. Krimnar was giving Trixie some issues in that top lane, with the solo kill.
Yeah. We do see the No Magic Mantle is going to help with that.
Yeah.
And Sion's probably not going to be too scared while the Ignite's on cooldown anyways. Just got to watch out for the level 6 from Vladimir. In the bottom lane, we do see Tristana still has the CS lead despite the kill deficit and the pressure from the other team that was received down there.
Despite the 2 kills, it's only about a 70-ish gold lead for I'm just joshing. It's kind of interesting.
Power of CS, I guess.
Yeah, well, Dravenbot does have a kill of his own. That's certainly
yeah, also true. I think that was also first blood for Tristana versus not first blood for Xayah, so that will of course help out as well.
But with their lane being even, I would give the all-in advantage to UNC here. Tristana, like early game, she actually has a really good all-in.
Yeah, we see Tom Kench not quite here right now to go in on the side of UNC Chapel Hill. Explosive shot blows up in Tom Kench's mouth or stomach. I wonder if they get held in the stomach or the mouth. I'd assume the mouth, because the stomach's all acidic and stuff.
I don't know.
It'd be a really big mouth, but I think it's possible.
I mean, he doesn't look like a pelican though.
I mean,
he just looks more like
you don't know the anatomy of a frog god, dude. Toad god, whatever he is.
He's everything you want him to be. Tadpole, frog, toad.
Kench. He's just the Kench. And he is unbenched. Alright. I'm really curious to see how pick ban works. It's too bad we could not see that. I'm surprised Orianna was the pick into Zoe. I don't think that's something most people would want to take.
I think it might have been
as the kind of pick there. Yeah, but if you blind pick Orianna when Zoe's up, I feel like you made a mistake. Hecarim comes in for the gank here, misses the charge, but does get the ultimate onto Tristana. Tristana tries to go back in and do some damage onto Xayah, but Xayah manages to get, or Tom Kench manages to get the kill beforehand. Now, Targ is going to be slowed down here a bit, does flash away. Tom Kench still chasing that, does flash forward. Tentry gets the stun here. There's going to be some damage coming in. Xayah gets another kill. That's more kills for Auburn in the early game.
Yeah, great gank there by Pop-Tart. Got some action in the mid lane.
Yep, in the mid lane we do see Orianna actually does get the kill onto Zoe this time around.
And we do see some trading in the top lane. While Krimnar did dodge the Scion kill, it's important to note that... Oh no, see it all in.
Yep. Blinds point blank rather ultimate, and then we get the follow up knockup. Vladimir does get the healing from his ultimate though now, and Sion has to watch out. Jax is here, so now Sion just needs to go for the all-in or die basically. If he uses flash already, he does go down to the Jax. Would have actually saved or denied a little bit more gold if he did not let that assist happen and just ran into the turret, but...
An important note for Vlad is that his pool, his W, it costs 20% of his current health, I believe, to cast. So if you're able to go for a trade and force him to use that, that is still a net win for you.
Yeah, more often when he's at max health. Yeah. When he's at lower health, it doesn't really matter. 20% of his max HP becomes, or of his current HP becomes a bit smaller as his health depletes. Plus, you can always dodge a lot of damage with the blood pool, so it's oftentimes very worth it.
Oh yeah, true. But
you just don't want to start off a fight with your W, usually.
Absolutely. I don't know, we usually see the proto belt.
Yeah, exactly.
But Pop-Tart, he has been decently active in this early game, picking up 3 assists before 10 minutes. Not sure how that compares to other junglers, but he has had more of an impact kill-wise than Arbition. Arbition.
Interbition. You got it right. Yeah, he's playing the Hecarim well. Hecarim slightly stronger ganker than Jax. Jax has his counter strike that he can use too. That's a kind of weird ultimate from that Xayah there. Just goes forward, doesn't even pop the passive. Tosses out the Sleepy Trouble bubble when she comes back. Nothing much happens there. What did I say? Did I say something? Xayah. Yeah, I'm looking at Xayah on the screen. Directed camera switched to Xayah while I was talking about Zoe.
Bubble
Alright.
EP is in trouble. Bubble Hotep.
No. Sleepy Trouble bubble comes out. Slows down the aggression. And yeah, I was just saying the Counter Strike's pretty good for just as the hard CC or whatever, but when you can just kind of run into lane from far away, slightly stronger ganking potential.
Not to mention,
that said,
will help him dual Pop-Tart.
Jackson Orianna in a little bit of a tight situation here. We do see the ultimate coming out from Hecarim, but the Orianna manages to flash away. 2-man ultimate comes in. Tark's there. That's a 3-man now. Stun onto Hecarim, and now this is not looking good for Bubble Hotep or for Kark. Truxie comes in for the teleport. Going on to Kremnar, does save Kark's life, but now Xayah is in a little bit of trouble. Tristana's on the other side of that. Gonna be hard. Oh, does miss the Sleepy Trouble ball. Flashes away, but it's almost enough. Does flash forward to pop the explosive shot. Kark's still running away from Vladimir here.
Yeah, that is one of...
Oh, actually, Tristana comes in, gets the stun off Tarek, and that's going to be potentially another kill here. Explosive shot is getting charged up, but maybe not going to be... Yeah, not enough yet. They can go for the tower dive, though. It does get the ultimate onto Xayah. It's going to be a kill for Vladimir. Kremnar continuing to go in. That's going to be another kill onto Tom Kent. There's no way he's getting away from that. Double kill for Vladimir.
Yeah, that is a pretty huge pickup here for UNC. They have kills across the board, and now Kremnar is 3-0 on this Vladimir. That is really scary. Means he's going to be able to hit his, 2-item spike really early and just get to popping squishies and fights.
Yeah, there's one thing I've seen from casting these games this season is that Fed Vladimirs are very scary. Yeah, overall in that fight, that was a 4-for-0 in the favor of UNC Chapel Hill. Starting with a kill onto Hecarim, ending with a kill onto Tom Kench in the bottom lane.
Yep.
I think they traveled pretty much across the entire bottom side of the map there, too.
Yeah, the only thing they didn't cover was, like, wolves on red side and maybe, like, golems on blue side.
Exactly. Anyways, we got about a 2,000 gold lead roughly at 13 minutes for UNC here. Sleepy Trouble bubble lands onto Orianna. It's going to be a bit of burst. Half of their HP is gone. Alright, going down here into the bottom lane. Essence Reaver finished up for Xayah. First completed item, but is against a BF Sword Zeal for Tristana.
That is a pretty decent spike for I'm just joshing here, because that is going to give him his first bit of CDR and crit. There's actually a Cyan ulti mid lane from Truxie. Looks like it is going to miss Fuzzy Mangoes, who was the target. But you do see 3 members from Auburn just pounding away at this tower. He's going to be first tower.
Yeah, in the mid lane too, which is pretty rare as far as first turrets go. Actually, 2-man Orianna ulti onto the Hecarim and Scion. Hecarim goes down immediately. Scion's not going to be too long for this world either. No ultimate to get away. He's just going to have to farm with his passive here. Or actually, no, trying to get a kill onto Orianna. Yeah, not quite fast enough.
But during that, Dravenbot dropped, and so did I'm just joshing.
Oh, they did. Unfortunately, because we're casting from replays and like how hard this is to get syncs, I don't think we can go back and watch that again.
Yeah, like I think we're a little off sync right now, like maybe by a second.
Oh, are we? I'm at like 9, 10, 11.
Yeah,
is that...
I'm like a full second ahead.
You're a full second ahead? Okay.
Okay, I just paused and unpaused. I think we're decent now.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, sorry again for it's just kind of awkward to deal with the double replays.
Yeah, this is the first time for both of us here. So just getting it synced up when we're not like sync and having to
there's
do
even
this
like
live.
Yeah, no, there's even like weird things with in big fights replays will sometimes lag. So like 2 people who were synced will become unsynced over the course of that. Anyways, you see some fighting going down in the bottom lane. Xayah ultimate came out. Hecarim's here trying to get a kill onto Tristana. Tristana's very low. Rocket jump and flash are both popped already. It's going to be a bottom turret pretty free for them. Rift Herald goes down in Jax's favor, though.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
Oriana and Taric rubbing down to deal with this.
Pop-Tart, interestingly picking up the Tracker's Knife early instead of going full on for the Triforce.
Yeah, early vision's always nice, so I can see why he would do that. Counter-Strike's going to come in onto Xayah. It's going to be a stun there. Taric's here as well. No, does get eaten by Tahm Kench. He pops the flash just for good measure. Should be out. Yeah, and they are.
But yeah, going back to the Tracker's Knife thing, it's just typically you'll see Heckman just want to they'll sit on only the tier 1 jungle item and then go straight for Triforce, but Pop-Tart here opting for more team vision early, which is pretty good, just having that extra Sight Stone.
It's also, finishing that jungle item is also worth quite a bit of sustain. After clearing a few camps, it's worth as much as, like, you know, a Ruby Crystal or whatever. Just in the amount of extra health you have. Anyways, Tahm Kench comes in with the ultimate down here. Heckrim is there as well. No ultimate for him, though. So, engage is going to be delayed. Sleepy Trouble Bubble misses, and UNC Chapel Hill is out.
Yep,
Pick up a turret for the Troubles.
It does look like our Petition is going for the Triforce first after Cinderhulk, as you thought he would.
Yep.
Just saying on a Stinger right now, but he is going to keep scaling and get to the point where he becomes a scary Jax.
Oh yeah. No, it's really strange the way Jungle Jax works right now.
Oh.
Just like the way he's pretty tanky, does some damage. I don't know. Just true essence of a bruiser, I think.
Yeah, like, the one problem, well, a slight problem might be, is that once he does get up to his scary Jax
wait a second. Grimnar is getting caught out here. Does dodge the charge with his cool, but now the rest of the team, or the rest of his team is there, rather. Explosive shot onto Tahm Kench. He's going to survive that by popping his shield. See if UNC can finish that off. It does not. Zoe gets the Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto Oriana, but she's going to get stunned up by Jax. There's a flash plant that she can flash to get away. She red buffs on her. Can she live? She does. Heckrim clearing this now, but Jax is there still. A little bit of a dangerous situation there. Does pop the fear onto Tristana. Flash forward from Jax does not finish everything off, but Zoe is still in a rough spot behind E across the wall from Taric. Picks up the kill.
With the snipe.
Great snipe too.
Yeah, this has gone pretty well for UNC so far. Oh god, they're about a 3.5k gold lead right now. Pretty happy.
Yeah.
Should be going a little further with this tower dropping.
Yep, they're going to get this turret, pushing in on the top turret at the same time. It's going to be held off for a little bit by Xayah. Dragon is spawning. UNC picked up the first mountain. This is going to be the second one for them.
For some reason, I can see their pings. Like the scoreboard pings.
Oh.
Like, I see them pinging
it's because
spawning.
It's because it's a replay from...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. That's interesting, though. Anyways, 2 Mountain Drakes with Tristana is pretty scary, so Auburn probably wants to contest this. They do have the man advantage here. Cyan Ultimate comes in. Does get the engage, but now Taric Ultimate comes in, so it's going to be hard to do much more damage. Jax did get eaten up, but he's going to get spit out. Does get the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Burst comes in, almost dies. Tahm Kench finishes that one off. And now it's going to be Auburn going for the Mountain Dragon. Should be able to pick this one up for free. Successful fight there.
No jungler on the enemy team to smite it away. They got happy. And, I'm just joshing, taking a small detour to get an early Executioners to help us steal Demon and Grimlar's Vlad. That is a pretty decent early pickup, just based off of how much Vlad heals. Cutting that by, what, 40%? It helps your team a lot and does give you some utility.
Yeah, for sure. It is, it's a very unselfish pick from him, I have to say.
It will
Most ADKs will be like, oh, you want me to put off getting my static shiv or whatever? Let's not, but nope.
I mean, personally for me, I prefer getting it after I've completed at least a Zeal and the Zeal item itself.
Yeah, it is like, you know, once you finish the crit item and attack speed item, you're in a good spot. So it is gonna slow down that power spike by quite a bit.
Yeah, well, an 800 gold detour isn't the end of the world, but it is noticeable. Like, if you're looking at Dravenbot's inventory, he instead has a pickaxe instead of that Executioner's, which will give him that extra, 15 AD, which will help him in fights. But, yeah.
For sure.
But we'll see how this pans out, since cutting down Krimnar will help Auburn a lot, at least.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure the Vladimir with 3 kills doesn't get to run around free in the back of a team fight.
He does have the Leandries completed now, so he has that extra magic pen. And he does have the Merc Treads, interestingly.
Yeah, Merc Treads probably pretty useful against the Zoe. Jack's in a bit of a precarious situation here. I don't think there's any way he's getting out of that. There's 3 stacks from Tahm Kench on him. Does get the stun. Ultimate from Hecarim, though, to finish that off. That's going to be something that you kind of want now that the rest of the team's coming up. Zaya gets stunned up by Taric there. Gets swallowed by Tahm Kench afterwards. Scion does ultimate in, but the Taric ultimate's going to stop too much more aggression there. Sleep Trouble Bubble lands on the Vladimir. So he's trying to do as much damage as you can to him. You see another Sleep Trouble Bubble land onto Vladimir once again. There's going to be a knock-up there. Actually, he gets knocked out of the knock-up by the Hecarim, and now Hecarim goes down to the Oriana Dissonance. And now UNC's on the aggression. They're chasing this down as much as they can. Taric stun does come in onto Tahm Kench, but the ulti in forward from Zoe does put her in a bit of a dangerous spot. It's taken down by Tristana. Tristana's getting the resets now. Tristana gets 1, that's 2. Jumps forward again, looking for Tahm Kench. I don't think they found or saw where he went, so
yeah, that went ugly.
He's gonna get away safe.
For Auburn. In the end, Krimnar actually gets out with his life amazingly.
Yeah, eating 2 Zoe Trouble Bubbles and getting out is not easy to do, I have to say. And now, it looks like UNC is going for the Baron. Nothing much that Auburn can do to contest this. Yeah. Hecarim's running as fast as he can, but no, this is going to go down way before he gets even anywhere close to it.
And the time that fight took place, Arbitration was able to respawn. And you saw before that fight, he was like kind of split pushing, but that is a slight fault of Jungle Jacks. If you wanted to go split push, like, you can't have him split push bot while Baron's up, because then you're just dancing around Baron without your jump.
Yep.
So that does kind of limit the pick a little, in my opinion, but still, he has a lot of good merits.
Yeah, no, it's... I think the key point in that fight was the Hecarim using his ultimate on the Jax to secure that kill, even though Zaya got the kill already without that, and then the rest of the fight starting without that key ultimate available. Does hurt them a lot. Tahm Kench getting caught out here. Blastcon's there. Vladimir could pop it, does pop it, and gets the Taric stun afterwards. Zoe's caught out a little bit here. Does get hit by a lot of things at once and dies. Vladimir does pop the ultimate, gets the hit onto Scion. Is going to continue flashing forward to try to get on to Tahm Kench, but gets knocked up by the Scion ultimate. Scion goes down to Tristana, though. And Vladimir gets the kill onto Tahm Kench. Zaya running away from Jax. They're going to have to give up another turret, and that's a huge Baron wave, and not much wave clear available.
Yep, we've jumped to about a 10k gold lead, and UNC just picking up some nice picks there to net them this free inhib. They might go for the game, although respawn timers are a bit low.
Yeah, there's only 10 seconds left on Scion, 3 seconds left on Zoe, so they're going to all be available. Hecarim does go in, does barely get a chance to pop his ultimate because it gets a fear onto nobody. Zaya pops her ultimate as well. Taric has his ultimate, though, and that's going to be some damage they can get onto turrets. Super Trouble Bubble lands onto Tristana, but she's too far away for any damage to hit her afterwards.
Yeah, she got hit by a Slayer from Trent.
Yeah. Looks like... Okay, they are looking like they want to stay here. Don't have minions just yet, but Vladimir looking for the aggression. Oriana gets hit by the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. The rest of the team teams up to block it for her, though.
Looks like they are gonna just dip and get this inhib right here. Got a big old
yeah.
coming.
Scion Ultimate's going to come in, though. Does knock up only the Taric. We see Hecarim go in as well, but he's going to get hit by the Shockwave as well as Scion. Scion's going to follow up right afterwards. Scion has his passive now, doing as much damage as he can, but the pool shuts that down pretty quick. Now Tristana is looking for the kills. Sleepy Trouble Ball lands onto her, but she can just rocket jump away to safety. Zoe's looking for any damage she can get.
I think this
Not
is
gonna... Yeah, hasn't went out much yet. There's 3 people still up. Jax is really low. He's going to go down to this turret here, but that turret's very low. Tristana just going to auto-attack that down. So low on HP on that turret. And Tart gets the stun onto Zoe. She jumped forward. She's probably going down here. She does. It's going to be an explosive shot onto Tahm Kench. Even if that doesn't get the kill, they still have a pretty easy shot at the Nexus here. Just got to watch out. They're very low on HP, but Vladimir gets the last hit, and that's game 1.
Yep, game 1 going over to UNC. It was pretty even to begin with, but they're able to turn it around and grab that Baron and just rocket ahead.